I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at the Unworthy Thor issue number 4. Can Odinson claim the ultimate hammer before it's all too late? Let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Alrighty then, so one of the coolest things about this issue is that it's actually loaded to the brim with a bunch of flashbacks. We once again get to see a young Thor attempting to raise the hammer for the very first time, only to have no luck. It's his mom, the queen, who basically tells him, hey, you know what, that hammer's gonna be there tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. Don't let it define you, son. Just enjoy being who you are now before all of that changes. Now, while all that is going on in the present, Odinson and Beta Ray Bill are attempting to cut their way through the Collector's army of soldiers, as well as Thanos' 2 agents who have been sent to retrieve the hammer. It's a vicious, no-holds-barred kind of battle, but you know what? Odinson says he's done playing around now, and he's ready to finally get out of here. Now, Black Swan and Proxima Midnight aren't dumb. They know if they want to get the hammer back to their master Thanos, they're going to have to pick it up, and sadly they're having about as much luck as the Collector did, but they figure, hey, if we kill Odinson and drain his blood, maybe we can use that god blood to wield it. Now, the real emotional impact of this story continues to be told during the flashbacks. We get to see one of a young Thor during his Avengers days, met by Jane Foster before the cancer, back when they were still very much in love. It would seem part of Odinson's post-coitus ritual would actually be to look at the hammer every morning. Jane thought this was weird, and one day she worked up the courage to ask, why do you do that? And Thor says simply, you know what, I'm afraid some days I won't be worthy enough to wield it. In fact, I never know I'm worthy until I pick it up. It's the strangest feeling in the world. Poor Thor. It seems like getting his hammer up was difficult even back then. He just didn't like talking about it. You know they make pills for that nowadays. Now, another big revelation from this issue is that the ultimate hammer begins to actually reach out to Thor. We don't know if it's really talking to him or if he's just so tortured, beaten down, he's beginning to hear things, but essentially the hammer goes, where is my Thor? Where is my world? Where is my universe, for that matter? And you know what, Hammer? Those are all very, very valid concerns. But by far the biggest emotional gut punch, the most heart-rending moment actually comes in the final flashback. You see, cancer-ridden Jane actually comes to Thor to try and, be a shoulder to cry on, but he's so lost in his own self-hate and own self-interest right now about losing his hammer that he just decides to storm off, and this would pretty much be the last time these two would see each other. What's crazy about this is that Jane was all but ready to confess to Thor that she is the new hammer wielder. She tries so hard to get through to him, saying, you know what, the hammer doesn't make you a hero, the hammer doesn't make you the man I love, you did all those things. And that in turn really is what's pushing Thor further and further to pick up this ultimate hammer, not because he needs it, not because he wants it, but because in doing so he'll be able to get a little piece of his life back and hopefully redefine what it means to be Thor. And yeah, as the comic ends, Odinson puts his hand on the handle of the ultimate Mjolnir, and that's just about it. The Unworthy Thor issue 4 is a comic that works on 2 great levels. On one hand, it's an absolute balls-to-the-wall action piece with Thor and Beta Ray Bill tearing their way through anything that would dare stop them. But because Jason Aaron is such a genius, he puts this other layer on top of it where we get to see all the times throughout history that Thor has doubted himself, doubted his own worthiness, and we come away with the message that, worthy isn't just something you are, it's something you become, it's something you try at every day, and Thor really does feel that the reason a whisper was able to bring him down is because he stopped trying, stopped aspiring to be worthy. If you couldn't tell, I thought this issue was a real winner from start to finish, and I cannot wait to see how it all ends. Overall, I would give this one another very strong 9 out of 10. This is great stuff.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.